Eh, Selamat malam teman-teman semuanya. Hai. Perasaan semalam dah, baru semalam gua login. Hah? Aneh. Malam guys. Hari ini kita ASR ya. Udah lama gua nggak main itu. Harus sambil makan. Update pula. Nyantai aja lah ya. Katanya ada ini ya, Annihilation ya, nah versi. Oh iya, sambil lihat nobar, live nobar kemarin lupa. Iya, kalian dah. Nih, habis ini dah. Kita lihat sama-sama dah. Yuk. Ntar, gua buka YouTube. Kasih tahu ya. 4.1 ya. Berisik, malas. Di ASL ada anomali ping, di sini juga ada anomali ping. Oh iya kan, lupa kan gua. Rhythm bangsat kang. Ya udahlah, bodoh lah. Ayo. Apa itu?
Hello, Mr. Ashfield. Hello.
Oh, hello, Mr. Albert. I'm afraid I bring some bad news. I've just received an important...
I was just stressing over how to ask for leave. No guests, no show. We're bailing, baby. I worked so hard to get access to the trial run. Star Rail Best, here I come. Woo!
Albert, over here.
Coming, coming.
Wow, you're so prepared. I almost thought you were Fest staff.
You betcha! Oh, Albert here has got this whole fest mapped out.
Ngapa jam ini
Shows to
suki?
watch, booth to hit, merch to grab. Today, just follow all out. Bird.
hello, Mr. Albert. Feeling better now?
Oh, Mr. Asheville, aren't you on an assignment?
Wait, what? Feeling better? Assignment? Who is this? You guys know each other?
It's a long story.
Oh, then, let's cut to the chase.
Hello, guests from the Astral Express.
Nice to see you again.
Siapa ini
I
anjing?
was thinking of having Perlux
Oh,
Corp
iya.
host an expo
Lupa
for the
namanya.
Astral Express. As for the name,
Star Rail Fest, here we come.
It's hard to believe they recreated the scene where the Express crashes into the Great Septimus.
Why is everyone supporting Cocolia? Please, stand up for us!
and during the Phantasmoon Games, not only can miracles trigger wish power, but fear too.
Whoever this new herald of death is, I must deliver justice with my own hands. This old wolf hasn't lost his fangs.
April.
Beasts slaughter each other.
But in the blink of an eye, we somehow became enemies.
Let's settle this on the horizon, where the Phantasmoon rises.
I forget about any fantasies of fairness and harmony. From this moment on, the Phantasmoon Games could follow in the footsteps of what happened 15 years ago.
If we handle the negotiations well, perhaps Aha could stand behind the Astral Express.
The winner of these
Phantasmoon Games.
shall receive all
My authority. More than a fitting minute.
to become
The true president.
one of elation. As such, it's time to revolution.
Mampu. Tanggal 14. Ya ini udah tanggal 15 ya. Dengan juga.
Mansion City, and you had a last-minute assignment that brought you to the fest. And... Albert, don't tell me you were faking being sick.
Just adult things. If you know, you know. Ditching the show. Why don't we keep this our little secret?
Not a problem.
Albert, do you really think I'm the type to go tattling? Our friendship is solid.
Ah, ya benar.
Perfect. How about I serve as your temporary guide and show you both around? Come on, come on. Let's walk and talk. Ladies and gentlemen, the first stage of the Phantasmoon Games has just concluded. Famous streamer
pertama ya,
Sparky
masih?
was defeated and forced to retreat after facing off against the Trailblazer. Right now, the hottest topic in Plain Arcadia is, of course, the victor, the nameless of the Astral Express. The Astral Express has been topping the trending list for ages now, connecting worlds across the universe, rescuing people everywhere. They're the real deal, no question. And in order to carry forward the spirit of trailblazing and give the people of Plain Arcadia a chance to keep up with Star Rail, Plain Arcadia's CEO, Pearl, has partnered with the Astral Express crew to host the Star Rail Fest Expo,
Masih
themed around the
Rail,
Astral
aduh.
Express's grand adventures.
This is the first time I've ever gotten such a grand welcoming. Honestly, it's a little awkward.
No need for modesty, young lady. The Nameless have earned every bit of that acclaim.
Mr. Asheville couldn't be more correct. Now then, onward we go. This Star Rail Fest features 3 major zones: the Bellabog Zone, the Xianjiolo Food Zone, and Patagonia Zone.
Let's go, let's go! I seriously can't wait. What kind of fun stuff will there be? Oh, seems like we've arrived at a photo spot. Is this the exhibition area?
Today's a trial operation. The main exhibition areas are still being fine-tuned, so they're not open yet. But we can still take a sneak peek through the guided videos. First, let's head into the Bellabog Zone. Greeting us is a replica Club Hog board and...
Whoa, that's a huge pom-pom. And look at those two giant balloon people. Is this depicting our fight against Cacolia?
Huh? Weren't the Nameless fighting with Supreme Guardian Cacolia to resist the destruction engine?
Engine of
Careful,
Destruction.
this is a public place.
Oh, so we're using Bellabog's official narrative? Got it. My lips are sealed.
Now that we've wrapped up the Bellabog Zone, let's hop on the specially designed Shuttle Express and make our way to the Cienjo Zone.
Wow, the front of the train is pom-pom. Let me snap a photo. The conductor is definitely gonna love this.
Beyond the exterior, this train's method of movement is also quite special. By boarding the Shuttle Express via interplanar jump, we can collect wish power to fuel the train and personally experience the moment of departure. Arriving at the Cienjo Lofu exhibition area, its theme is an immersive theater, recreating the
Now,
heart-pounding
Janati,
duel
jadi
against the Lord Ravager Fantilia at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Are they really portraying Fantilia as a comedy character? Aren't they afraid she'll come back to haunt them?
Does the IPC have some kind of misunderstanding about what immersive means? Was it really necessary to flood the entire theater?
Well, that's why we call it a trial run. The facilities still need a little tweaking. Next, it's time to head to the Petticoat Zone. This exhibition area is all about impact, quite literally.
You don't mean we're actually going to crash the train into the Great Septimus, do you?
Bingo! To the tune of Robin singing, we'll collect Soul Glad fuel. Then, to the thunder of Busy Soda, charge headlong at the Great Septimus. Nothing more petticoated than this.
Oh, this is awesome. Once it officially opens, I am definitely coming back for a few more bottles.
Once we smash through the Great Septimus, the train will race toward the very peak of this fest, the main stage atop Pom Pom Tower.
Wow, trains and tickets are everywhere! Incredible! I really wish the conductor could see this in person.
In addition to the carefully crafted main exhibition areas, Star Rail Fest has also prepared a dedicated fan creation zone where visitors can mingle, take photos, and purchase fan-made merchandise, which is exactly where we're standing right now.
Woohoo! Oh, my purse is trembling with anticipation. Let me see what they've got. Fan novels, wanted posters, paper bags. Whoa, what's this? Is that a pom-pom mech? That doesn't look anything like the conductor.
This is Pearlux's new
Megatron.
Clean Series Sanitation Alloy
Megatron.
Pom-Pom Megatron, or Pommy for short.
Pommy.
Pommy? But hey, as weird as it looks, Pom-Pom would totally be into it.
So, Mr. Owlbert, now that we're in the Star Rail Fest fan zone, do you think we might see... you know what?
What?
Come on! What else could it be? The hottest comic in plain Arcadia, Fluffy Across the Blue!
Oh, I missed something else. Of course it's here. And I've heard its creator, the elusive blurry QR code, who's never shown their true identity in public, has been invited to appear for a signing.
Oh!
That's right. The very same blurry QR code. Plain Arcadia's most mysterious comic artist, whose signature fluffy cute aesthetic and passionately detailed storytelling vividly captures the Astral Express's adventures. Fluffy Across the Blue.
To think that Colt would actually be willing to attend Star Rail Fest. But that really shows just how powerful the Astral Express's pull is. Hurry, take me to see them. I have to get a copy of the Fluffy personally signed by Colt.
But they're only attending the official Star Rail Fest event.
Oh, all right then. Guess I'll have to come back another day.
Ooh.
Oh? So you're a fan of the Fluffy too, Mr. Detective?
Not quite. I have a friend who's a huge fan of it. A copy signed by the original creator would make the perfect gift.
That makes sense. But since Colt has agreed to take part in this collaboration, you're bound to get the chance sooner or later.
That's right. Since we're already here, please allow me to formally introduce the organizer of this Star Rail Fest, the entertainment titan of Planet Arcadia, our glorious Prolux Core!
Entertainment Titan really isn't an overstatement. Prolux Corp pioneered an entirely new imagenesis fabrication process. The various mechatrons seen all across Duo Mention City nowadays are all the work of Prolux Corp.
Mm-hmm. On screen is their HQ, Prolux Tower. Inside the building, they're showcasing a newly announced product. The ultra-posable model Alloy King Pom-Pom!
Wow, its detail is incredible! Mr. Yang would absolutely love this!
Just look and won't do! I absolutely recommend trying it for yourselves! At Prolux Tower, you can experience the full process firsthand, from Mechatron blueprint design and component manufacturing, all the way to final assembly! There's also a live film set for the heroic Mechatron film, Daybreak Squadron! Where you can pilot Mechatrons yourself and battle evil monsters in a miniature city! You can even get the chance to go head-to-head with the stars of Daybreak Squadron themselves, experiencing a high-energy Mechatron battle firsthand!
Oh, that sounds awesome! But how do we get the chance to experience it?
Simple! You just need to...
All right, that's plenty of that time for the organizers. And you, young lady, keep your guard up around the IPC, or you'll end up being sold out and helping them count the profits. It's getting late. I've got business to attend to. Catch you later.
Uh-huh. What a strange detective.
So he really did have an assignment after all. Okay then! Looks like it's just us two for the rest of the tour. And...
Oh?
Testing. Hi there, Star Rail Fest attendees.
To thank everyone for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend this grand event.
For one reason or another, we'll be handing out some small gifts.
The Star Rail Fest giveaway will be handled through a redemption code.
In a moment, a string of letters will be displayed along the bottom of the screen for a short while. And then after some time, they'll expire. Do with that what you will.
Bateri
We hope you all have a
bateri
great day.
That's a wrap, little bro. The mic's switched off, right?
What? You don't trust me, big bro? Hey, by the way, what was with that big, super half-hearted tone just now?
Today's just a trial run. We're just going through the motions. As long as there's no accidents, keeping it casual is fine.
We birds of a feather finally clawed our way up from the midnight radio slot to this spot. We can't seriously get bumped back again, can we?
Okay, stop. I can't shake the feeling that being this happy is asking for trouble.
Oh, don't be so pessimistic all the time. Life's got its share of fun.
Terus aja udah.
What direction will this exhibition take next? But not to worry. Today, I've specially invited Dovebrook District's most renowned adult human expert in deduction, Mr. Asheville! Welcome! Huh?
It's him?
Oh, thank you. Expert is too generous. I'm just a detective passing by.
Psst. Just go with it. I spent ages coming up with the wording.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Asheville. As an expert in the field of deduction, what do you usually do on a regular day, huh?
Casework, protecting clients, smoothing over neighborhood conflicts. Of course, if someone's pet goes missing, or they need someone to impersonate a parent for a school meeting, or even to line up overnight for the latest comic release, they're welcome to come find me at my office.
Are you strapped for cash?
Is it that obvious?
Let's get back on track! With the Fantasmoon Games in full swing, staging a Trailblaze exhibition of this scale feels deliberate. Is Director Pearl attempting to concentrate wish power and rig the outcome?
I don't see it that way. Star Rail Fest does draw Plain Arcadia's gaze here, sure, but turning attention into wish power is another matter entirely. The stage may be set, yet who takes the lead still depends on individual merit.
Are you implying that the best might draw not just one, but multiple supplicants to the venue?
Very possible.
Hari ini nggak
If I
sampai
wanted to
sahur
win
dulu
the
ya.
games, the smartest move would be to fight on the Trailblazers' home turf and leverage the moments
soalnya
with
mau
the Astral
download
Express for
buat
my own
persiapan
advantage.
kekosongan streaming
Good thing you're
selama
not a supplicant, Mr.
lebaran.
Asheville.
Nah, Kamis gua harus berangkat. Oke. Kamis berangkat,
Oh, wait, you're not
nanti
actually one, are
insya
you?
Allah Minggu balik ya.
Not all supplicants participate with victory in mind. Some seek power from the mask. Some step in to steer the game and prevent it from going off the rails. And some join simply because they find it entertaining. All of these are valid reasons to compete. But supplicant is only a title. If someone exploits that title to cross moral lines, they cannot and will not be forgiven.
Ooh, are you talking about the Dovebrook murders, Mr. Asheville? Could that case also have links to the Fantasmoon Games?
I can't rule out that possibility. I'm currently working alongside Agent Kuchiba from the Department of Aberration Defense to investigate the case. And we've already made some progress.
You know, many viewers are eager to know more about this incident. Would you mind expanding on it?
We discovered that prior to the incident, a group called the Research Society of Happy Smiles had coincidentally recruited a significant number of former members of the Sinwish Syndicate. At the same time, shortly after the incident, the Smile Society announced the Dovebrook District New Life Project. Dovebrook District happens to be the former stronghold of the Sinwish Syndicate. One coincidence, maybe chance, but a chain of them points to deliberate orchestration behind the scenes. Call it an old detective's gut instinct. Either way, I will uncover the truth, deliver justice for the fallen, and ensure the real culprit answers for their crimes. And now, Miss Furbo, it's time for you to reveal your true identity.
Me?
Exactly. I caught it just now. You called Pearl Director, and your script didn't include any Mechatron product placement at all. That leaves only one conclusion. You absolutely cannot be from Pearlix Entertainment, so who are you? Really?
Nonsense! I was dispatched from Interastral Peace Entertainment to Pearlux Entertainment! It's an external posting! posting! External posting!
Oh, I understand now. So that's how it is.
And I was just starting to think Mr. Ashvale was pretty charming. Before taking the stage, I looked over your record. The curious case of the Harmony Sect Communion, the mystery of the Ghost Bullet Worm Express, and the super non-serial locked room murders at Kooky House, just to name a few. How exactly did you manage to solve all these cases?
Naturally, it comes down to sharp intuition, with just a touch of deduction on top.
I'm starting to suspect most of the heavy lifting was done by your assistant, Mr. Narrator.
At the very least, I solved the Juming Artisan Exhibition forgery case myself.
By intuition alone?
No need for that. I personally witnessed General Huayan's prize disciple forge the real deal. Hammer strike by hammer strike.
That artifact's from 7 or 8 centuries ago! Don't tell me you're actually that ancient, Mr. Ashvale, huh?
Oh, I didn't realize so much time had passed.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, I take it I've aged pretty well, huh? I knew cryo treatments would do the trick. Okay. Yeah. I'll quit teasing you, little furbo. So, what's up next?
Next, could we ask you to share some of your combat experiences and practical tips?
Yeah, sure. In combat, I select a lucky target to serve as bait. As long as the bait remains in the field, I can reduce the defense of all enemies. If I use my skill on the bait again, it will deal additional damage to the target and restore skill points for the team. After an ally attacks the bait, I will also launch a set number of follow-up attacks against the bait.
Wow, that look in his eyes! Mr. Ashville's presence suddenly feels completely different. Like a wolf locking onto its prey.
You like me,
I like
yeah?
that comparison. In battle, I accumulate stacks of gluttony. After using my ultimate, I can consume gluttony to enhance the hunting power of my follow-up attacks.
Oh, in the footage, you can see Mr. Ashville attacking continuously, snapping at enemies one after another. Even after biting one to death, he doesn't stop, but goes straight for the next target. In other words, Mr. Ashville can continuously defeat multiple enemies through follow-up attacks.
Wolves are creatures of no retreat. They will not cease their pursuit until every last prey has been slain.
So then, what exactly is this gigantic maw that descends from the heavens and devours enemies? Have you gone and unleashed something terrifying?
It would be better to pretend you never saw it. After all, those who do usually don't get the chance to tell anyone.
I didn't see anything.
I'm just teasing you. By using my technique, I can daze enemies within a certain radius. You see, the reason they are quiet is only because they are sleeping.
The way you make others go quiet doesn't seem like a mere technique to me. Much like how I feel your identity goes far beyond a detective. Who exactly are you?
Don't put me on the spot. I really am just a freelance detective who took on a security job. At least for today.
What about tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow I'll be a professional animal trainer, capable of walking 10 dogs at once.
You're just toying with me, aren't you? Alright, I give up. There's just no way to squeeze any more juicy stories out of Mr. Ashville. Alright, let's switch gears and take a look at this version's banners! In version 4.1, the limited 5-star character
Masa pertama
Ashville
ya.
and the limited 5-star light cone, the finale of a lie,
Ada
will have a boosted drop rate.
Bebannya itu
Ashville and
doang.
his light cone will be available throughout version 4.1. During the first rerun rerun warp, the drop rate of the limited 5-star character
Iya
Hyacinth
sih,
and the limited
gilirannya
5-star
fase
light cone
pertama.
Long May Rainbows Adorn the Sky will be boosted. During the second rerun warp, the drop rate of the limited 5-star character
What
Boothill
deal?
and the limited 5-star light cone sailing towards a second life will also be boosted. And that brings our main stage interview to a close.
Just a second. Before the program ends, I have a few heartfelt words to share. Our detective agency is rolling out a range of merchandise, including the 100% head-turning famous detective coat t-shirt, the See the Killer clearly magnifying glass, and the tracking and tailing glasses. Great value for money, fair prices for all. What's more, those who hire me for a case will receive a limited edition badge. Interested viewers, please get in touch with my assistant, Mr.
Why did it suddenly go dark?
I mean, it is an IPC-sponsored program, so it makes sense that ads from other brands aren't allowed.
So what's the plan now?
Let's head over to the game booths and have some fun. Apparently, it's all upcoming releases from the IPC with the Perlas Corp's strict oversight at every level. Another unexpected incident shouldn't be possible.
All right, let's get moving.
Apa ini? Oh,
So I hacked my way in. Your security here is basically made of paper mache.
Well, today is
Itu
just a trial run.
bukan masa kedua kah? Importil tadi
The
itu.
official fest events will have tight security for sure.
And I believe you for sure. So you're here to play too then? Want to play a couple of games together?
Sure.
We're doing
Huh? What do you mean fighting each other?
exactly what it sounds like. Didn't the Trailblazer and Sparksy get into a fight before? They tore a hole right through the Worldbreaker Waves painting in the school courtyard, and a bunch of Whizbay escaped from it. Now they're having a turf war all over the campus.
Judging by the situation, it's a war of many contenders vying for dominance across the campus. Chaos erupting everywhere. Born in an age of chaos, the world cries out for a wise ruler. If you'll accept it, I, Albert, am prepared to pledge myself to Milady Silver Wolf as the esteemed wolf to halt the Whizbay's war and bring unity to the world.
All right, stop. Enough. Don't pledge yourself to me. That wise ruler should be the Trailblazer. But I'll give you a quick demonstration.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, esteemed wolf.
There are 4 powerful champions, each holding their own territory across the school. What we need to do is build up our own strength and take them down one at a time. See, you begin with a Beast Soul clan, made up of various kinds of troops like the Hyena Skirmishers and Carrion Archers that you can deploy.
Your wish is my command. Pray tell, oh great strategist, how are we to proceed?
Do we really have to roleplay like this? It's not even an RPG. But fine, I guess. First and foremost, arrange the Whizbay strategically. Once certain conditions are met, the soldiers can be promoted or leveled up, increasing their combat strength.
Let me give it a try too. Strategist. What exactly are these cards for?
After each battle, you randomly obtain spell cards and capsules with different effects. These cards offer different functions and buffs to enhance your strength, and it's best to have their effects cover more Whizbay. This is part of the strategy too. Classic roguelike gameplay. You get what I mean?
I get you.
I'll spare you the specifics. Game rules tend to go in one ear and right out the other, so just follow the tutorial and you'll be just fine. Now everyone, on my signal, charge!
Whoa, this fight is so intense. It really does feel like a massive clash between rival warlords. And that Whizbay is huge!
You can call it the Warlord Supreme. Each champion belongs to a different faction, and Wisp-Bay soldiers from different factions have distinct abilities. Remember, once you defeat an enemy, you can unlock their faction's Wisp-Bay and bring them under your command.
To replenish one's forces through conquest, growing mightier with every triumph. Truly brilliant, my liege.
Well, as the saying goes, a fine bird chooses the right tree to...
Welcome back.